Let's get started. Welcome to Heroes of the Storm. You can do better. I'm Patinator, and we're playing Raynor. Also, I have the mount. If you're wondering why there wasn't a video yesterday, it's because I was earning the season mount, the Diablo 3 season mount. Now it is Phantom. Well, there are many questions. Binky? I want to call it Binky. I forget why. Probably a Discworld thing. Anyway, we're gonna go with an auto attack build around Raynor. He has an auto attack steroid that also applies to his friends. And that's where you really want to be building around, and that's especially important now since there are a lot of great auto attacking heroes being released. The Monk, the Butcher, and Leoric all have amazing auto attacks, and he combos very well with them. If you already know what Raynor's abilities and talents are all about, you can click the annotation in the lower left or the link in the description below to skip to the gameplay. His abilities are Q, penetrating around, deals 85 damage, it's a line skill shot, knocks enemies back. And because of that knockback, it's not really good to start. I guess it's okay to start a fight with because they'll still want to move forward. The problem is you also push them a bit of a way so you can accidentally knock people out of your friend's skill shots, and that's not good. So this is primarily going to be used as a defensive tool. If someone's jumping on you, use this to push them away, unless it's a Butcher charge. Most of the time you're going to be able to. Diablo Shadow Charge, for example, no longer has it's unstoppable. And Illidan, surprisingly, I don't think he's unstoppable. No, he is unstoppable, but he can take damage while he is diving on you with the hunt, so you may as well take the shot. W is Inspire, gain 30% bonus attack speed for 6 seconds. Nearby allies gain half the bonus. That's actually still pretty good. 15% more attack speed than Illidan, Butcher, or Leoric. Translates to a significant amount of damage. His E doesn't really, you don't actually do anything for it. It heals you when you reach a certain health threshold, 30% health. Good self-sustain, and this is really what makes him a simple character. He keeps himself alive, he shoots faster, and he has a defensive skill shot. Again, someone else, it wasn't me who came up with this, but someone else described Raynor as a starter apartment. If you wanna live alone, that's where you go. But it has a low ceiling, and you're gonna want to move to something more complicated, something better, something you can, something that really speaks to you. Although personally, I do like the way his plays. His trait is Advanced Optics. He has greater basic attack range, and he sees Fervor. Yep, he's as simple gets. His heroics are Hyperion, call down a strafing battlecruiser, shoots people, hitting up to 4 enemies, occasionally shoots its Yamato cannon on structures for damage. This is his specialist ability, and much like other assassins, he's kind of a hybrid, and his other half appears to be specialist. This is good for sieging down places in maps that have a pushy objective, like... What is that sound? Is that me? Is that my head? Anyway, like Dragonite, for example. Tomb of the Spider Queen could be used to push with your spiders, but the queens are so soft, they're so easy to kill that you may as well go with the assassin, with the other heroic, which is Raynor's Raiders. Summon 2 stuffed banshees that attack an enemy. You can redirect this while you're dead, a recent addition from a recent patch. Does a great amount of damage. Make sure to keep this on your primary target, and you'll do well. Let's look at his talents. There are 2 options here if you're going to go with a basic attack build. Seasoned Marksman or Give Me More. Seasoned Marksman is great on certain maps. Generally, I would go for Give Me More even if you're going with full basic attacks, because it's safety, it keeps you alive, and it makes you an unappealing target for the enemy assassins. If your team is beefy enough, that may leave them with no good targets, which is probably pretty good. Seasoned Marksman is good for maps like Tomb of the Spider Queen and Cursed Hollow. We're going to spend a lot of time in lane. Yes, the laning phase in HOTS is very short, but it's still there. And for places like Spider Queen, where the objective doesn't trigger until a team reaches a threshold, or Cursed Hollow, where you could go up to 5 tributes without anything, 4 tributes without a curse being triggered, you can stay in lane for a pretty long time and get a significant bonus on your Seasoned Marksman. Since the upcoming game was on Tomb of the Spider Queen, I went with Seasoned Marksman. Level 4, Focused Attack. Since it's changed, it only triggers on enemy heroes, which means you'll always have a big hit waiting for you. Vampiric Assault, if you want to be healy, you want a little more self-sustained, but focused attack, I think, is the way to go. More damage, you're an assassin, that's your job. Survival, your E, it's going to do it for you. It's going to give you a lot of room to move. And besides, we also have level 7, we have our escape in Revolution Overdrive. Oh, I say escape, but you move faster when you use your W, when you use Inspire. You increase this bonus by 5% for each allied hero when Inspire is cast. It also makes them move faster, not just you. So it lets your team engage and re-engage at will, lets you escape. It's all good. I don't like Fight or Flight. It's too defensive and it doesn't help your team. It helps you, which is fine in some cases, like First Aid in some characters. But I feel the utility that Revolution Overdrive gives you is more valuable. Even putting on a Clink is kind of because you don't have that many cooldowns, I guess. And you're never, although if you want to spam Q, I guess, but you don't. Q isn't really a spammable ability. The only thing he could really spam is his heal and his W. But even then, I'd still go for Revolution Overdrive. Level 10. We've discussed his heroics. Level 13. If you're facing a lot of tanks, Giant Killer is actually pretty good on him. He has an auto attack, steroid, and a lot of range, so you'll always land your shots, making this extremely valuable on him. If you see someone with a long stun, such as a Muradin or an ETC, Relentless Leader might be the way to go. But I went with Giant Killer since we were facing an Azmodan and a Diablo, both very high HP heroes. Azmodan, in particular, has the highest HP in the game, level 16. A lot of good options here if you have a lot of CC. Executioner actually combos very well with a Living Bomb, Kael'thas, or a Jaina that has... with a Jaina, period, because she slows everybody pretty consistently. And that is normally the problem with Executioner. Most slows, roots, and stuns don't last long enough for you to really get a lot out of it. But combined with Raynor's range and Jaina's slow, it may be worth taking it. I did take Bullseye because of the Azmodan, just to make sure that we could cancel his channel. Berserk is... I used to be a big fan of Berserk, but it only lasts for 4 seconds and the cooldown is significant. But your mileage may vary. Berserk is an okay pick if none of the others are applicable. If you have nothing to interrupt and no one that can apply a consistent slow, Berserk may be the way to go. Level 20. Next is Frenzy. He already has huge range and he can beef up his own attack speed. This just presses on his advantages further. Hero Def's... no thank you. A card to play is very, very greedy. It lets you use your heroic ability when the enemy team is dead. Yay. Or when your team is dead, you don't want to be in a fight. Yay. It's not good. Duskwings is tempting if you picked up the Banshee. Scorched Earth, definitely great if you picked up the... What's that? The Hyperion? Because it does increase the amount of damage it deals and lets you close out a game by tossing it on a core. It won't kill it from 100, absolutely not. But it can deliver the last few shots needed. And there's no way to stop it. That's what makes it valuable in that specific instance. But it's either, for me, it's either Nexus Frenzy or Bolt of the Storm if you are going with an auto attack build. Anyway, here are the matchups. And if you want to get the match, you can get to level 70 in Season 4 and other seasons of Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls. It's actually a pretty fun game. Or maybe I'm just an addict. Anyway, back to the matchups. We are going to be on the Tomb of the Spider Queen, where we get gems to get very weak spiders to attack the enemy base. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, this is one of those matchups where I don't think we have the advantage. We have a tank, we have the butcher, and we've got softies. Perfect for those two. Oh, engagement starting early up top, so we're going to go over here. We're actually going to roam a little, because we do have the Vikings in our team, and they seem to know what's happening. Ooh, not by much, apparently. Okay, that was a shame. That's not a good start to the game. But the Viking Wisp... Okay. We're gonna try. Just gonna give the troops the old Inspire. I prefer... Ooh, nice combo from our Killafast, but we didn't manage to get the kill. But he's gonna have to leave. After Butcher is kind of deadly, so we have to be very, very careful. There goes Diablo. Hopefully, our Lost Vikings member just needed a warm-up, just needed to wake up. Maybe he hasn't played in a while. I don't know why I'm shooting Diablo, but he is the closest guy, and I didn't want to get in range of his combo, because that may be death the moment that happens. Okay, gonna float over down to bot. See if we can help these guys out, because nobody is soaking here. Might be a new Vikings player, nothing wrong with that, but I do want to win. Got our own, keep soaking, keep getting those seasoned marksman stacks up. Hey man. Didn't leave. Wow, it's just Abby day today for that guy. Oh, gotta go. Well, not a good start, certainly. They're roaming and ganking us. They have the experience advantage because our Vikings have been dying pretty consistently. Also, I died. But I haven't died as much. I think I already gave more experience than the Vikings, but hopefully we get it together by the end. Hopefully our team fight is better, though I have my doubts. We have a lot of HP on the team. Probably gonna go with Giant Killer. Want those basic attacks. Want that focused attack. Let's play safer, I think. Viking soaking all 3 lanes. Gonna float over to top. Not even gonna look at that Diablo. Alright. Start pressuring in lane. Start playing like we have Vikings on the team. How many stacks do we have? Significant. Let's go. Let's not get pinged by that. I thought we had a wave. I didn't see. Asmodan should be here. He is not. I was wrong. I think he's supposed to be turning in, but he didn't click it. Didn't work out. Gonna go. Laser would be bad for us. That thing does hurt, and we didn't take the healing talent at 1. I'll protect you. I'm not even going to use my Q here. Completely unnecessary. Getting some lag, but I don't think it's going to matter at this point. Whoa! That is an amount of lag that will matter. Gonna soak here and give our Kale fast room. Alright, run over here. I don't care. You gonna flip me? I spoke with bravado, but that would have been extremely bad. Probably would have died if that had actually connected. Oh, this lag is making me dizzy more than anything else. I know I didn't use my Q in the Butcher when he was charging, because he does have Unstoppable when he is charging. And we can make this Diablo pay. And we can make this Butcher pay if we are so inclined. But we are not going to do that. Man, those Vikings are dying a lot. But this is a hard map to hide in. As an avatar on this map, I also have trouble finding good spots. So that they may have the same problem. Enemy web weavers are descending, not the end of the world. 4 minutes in. Enemy team has the advantage. Let's give ourselves a run. I'm not sure if that's capped actually, because we do have Vikings on the team. If you can make him float, we can make him die. Oh, this lag. What is happening, game? This is not a slideshow simulator. Let's let us secure the area. Well, we chased him off, but I didn't think we'd be able to. Wow, you could not die. That's also good. Oops, our thing. Our E is on cooldown, so we're gonna back before we die. And hope that this entire lag situation just stabilizes, because I'm not getting an indicator in the lower left, in the upper left. Nothing is telling me that my connection is faulty, and now it's back, I guess. Going back to mid, going to try to keep this alive, see if we can protect our Kale fast, who seems to know what's up. Good Butcher, thank you for the kill, I guess. Did he just wander in and call it a day? As much as I laugh, we don't have the advantage. The enemy team is one level ahead of us, and every lane is getting pushed in. See what we can do here. Chase him out. No need. Go back here. Let's see if we can pressure a lane. How much do we have? We have coins. I don't see roams. I'm expecting a mine here. How many stacks do we have? 13 stacks is a lot. Bye. Surprise, it's me, Raynor! The starter apartment of characters, in that you could do better later, but it'll do for now. No one's getting aggressed on here. I'm half expecting the butcher to go in on us. Once we hit 10... No, wait. But do the Vikings already have spin to win this level? Oh, the point is... Oh, that is a lot of mines. That is every mine ever. Luckily, we ran into it and not Jaina. If Jaina ran into it, she'd be dead. Let's say that's the benefit. Okay, we do not have any wells to speak of. We are out of wells. Okay, we're starting to turn this around, kind of. Gonna back raiders for some pinpoint damage. The problem is we have no one who... Oh my god, Vikings. Take it easy. Alright, take it easy, take it easy. There's the rest of the game to die in. Sugar mama. And the Zebo has left the game, huh? 7 minutes, 30 seconds in the game, and we have a problem. Our web weavers have somehow descended. Don't ask me how that happened. I'm just happy it did. And your dash is no longer unstoppable, so I should keep that in mind, as well as my Q. Azmodan getting a little aggressive, so we're gonna try to punish him for that. Let's head over there and show him who's boss. Goodbye, Azmodan. Alright, 8 minutes into the game, and we're kind of catching up, maybe, hopefully. They may think I'm alone, but instead I have banshees. Invisible banshees. Yo, my pretties! Poke at him! Okay, actually, go look at the butcher. That guy looks tasty. Not enough for this. Not enough to take all of that. I don't know how we're turning our game around, but it's happening. And I'm happy about it. The problem is our power spikes are pretty huge at 13, I think. Let's go clean up those mats. Oh! Sorry, I got used to Diablo holding shift. Let you... Get out of here, Illidan. Let you cast from nowhere. Oh, there it goes. Whoa, double flip. Double flip. Yay! Let's run. Thank you, Revolution Overdrive. We are out of here.
It's all good.
Thank God for that double flip. That's a clone. Just gonna get out of here. Yep, retreat is good. Retreat is great. Retreat is exactly what I have in mind. Alright. Almost level 13. We somehow have the level advantage now. Don't ask me why anything is happening in this game. All I know is we're gonna pick up Giant Killer because they have a lot of HP. Diablo has a lot of HP. Azmodan has the highest HP in the game, so we're gonna pick up. There we go, Giant Killer. Relentless Assault is okay, but they don't have any stuns that last long enough. They have a lot of mini stuns. No. Not even gonna dive in on that. Might be getting baited. Teamfight breaking out on top. Is our Nazebo back? There goes Azmodan. Goodbye, Azmodan. Is Nazebo still gone? Is he back? Where is Nazebo? He's not. Yes. Yeah, that's happening. Goodbye. Yes. No, Nazebo bot, why? That's over. Bye, Butcher. Oh, I'm chained up. Okay. This is all happening so fast I can't even figure out what I want. But Nazebo is here in spirit. Well, literally speaking, he's here. Physically. I'm choking on my own confusion here. See? That'll be Azmodan overstepping his bounds again. Beautiful jump coming out from our Vikings. And Azmodan out of... No, not quite out of position yet. Hopefully we can take this. Top fort is gone. There's no real need to push down this fort. Oh no! Nazebo, why? Nazebo bot, why?
You can count on me.
Ooh, we have it. Wow, okay, that hurts. Take it easy. Kind of afraid of Illidan popping up on us, but he is busy there. I shouldn't be in this engagement, but I have to be in this engagement. Just gonna kill that butcher now. Press that W and get out. Goodbye. Okay, we're good. Now we're gonna leave before Illidan decides that we have to die, because we have no health. We're gonna leave. Alright, 11 minutes, 40 seconds into the game. One level ahead of the enemy team. Somehow. And we've got a bot on the team. Nasbro.
It's all good.
Gonna roll over to bot and see what we can do. As we're done pushing in top very efficiently, we do have the advantage in terms of forts. No, we don't. We're about to get the advantage, rather. Zebo, can you please mount up? Man, that guy.
Sounds like
Do we have anything we want to interrupt? Yes! So we're gonna use Bullseye to interrupt Azmodan's channels. Normally I would go for Berserk, but it only lasts for 4 seconds, so it's not that big of a loss. Let's roll. Unfortunately, we don't have any auto-attack characters on the team. Wow, that got shredded fast. So we can't take full advantage of his W. Let's kill the fake. Let's kill the real one. I am in chains. I'm gonna go in circles now. But not before my guys come out and kill Azmodan. Actually, I'm gonna kill Azmodan now. I'm gonna kill Diablo now. We lived. We're okay. Actually, we are gonna kill all those people. Now, gotta go. Well, you know, I should have backed. That much is clear. There goes Nazebo. They might actually get this one. Wow, this is the great escape. Except it wasn't so great, and he didn't escape. Gonna take Reserve Camps? I think that would be a great idea. Entire enemy team is down except for Anubarak. Well, it's too late to go for boss now. The enemy team is coming up and you're all hurt. Grab it quick before you die.
take that mercenary camp already.
Yep.
I am on my way to help you.
I doubt that they're gonna go for boss, but we do have a 2-level lead over them.
Let's make it count.
I don't understand this game sometimes. I mean, I'm happy that we're in a good position. I'm unhappy, but I'm confused. Because Anyway, we're gonna go support our guys now. We are split. We could get wrecked here if we are not careful. Oh, this is tough. Am I camera follow? There we go. Camera follow is disabled again. Well, our Jaina knows what's up. Nazebo? Yes, there you go. Follow me, Mr. Man. Wow, we have the advantage. We should press it somehow. That's the fake. That's not the real one. Not gonna burn my ult on that. Would have burned my ult on the real butcher. Where is Illidan? Illidan's over there, so we're gonna try to go over here. This is a tough engagement.
Raiders roll.
Hoping that one of them starts charging in, we can make that pay. Nazebo's gargantuan, doing nothing basically. Alright, I can roll with that. Bye, butcher. That'll do it. Go my Raiders! Go Raiders! Goodbye Illidan, I guess. Now we can chase you, because we are running fast. Now let's do this. Yes, it is vulnerable. Good Viking. You know what, win or lose, I kind of... Dang, bad muscle memory. Sorry about all the text on the screen, I just end up holding shift for no really apparent reason. We have wiped the enemy team despite them having a tank, having an Uberak, not an Uberak, having Abifer, and 2 characters that can take full advantage of his adrenal glands. So I'm gonna call this a win. At least in the spiritual sense, because we shouldn't have lost this fight. We do have a lot of burst on our team. We do have the Jaina and the Kel'Thas, but they have a little more synergy. We just have numbers in our in our favor. This might actually be the end of the game if we're lucky. If we can take the next team fight, that'll do it. Attack more frequently. Nexus Frenzy, sure. More range. He already has insane range on his auto attacks. Look how far I am. Let's just shred everything. That is the fake butcher. We're gonna push him out so that we have room to breathe, and then we're gonna drop the ult on, well, everybody, I guess, because Illidan was okay. Whew, whew. Take it easy. Okay, goodbye, butcher. Our big guns are kind of down on health. There's no way to recover it, but we're also gonna win. Yes. This might be the end of the game somehow, and we still have... Ah, Nazebo is back. I was hoping to win with a bot, but that's okay. And there's Abby for hiding in the enemy fountain. I like the way this went. Somehow we won, and I got to show off Raynor's auto attack build again. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you can subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. I am Patinator. I'm confused, and I'll see you later.